Okay, so what's up, y'all? It's Nyny back, and today I am sipping on some Braid Tea. So as y'all can currently see, I am getting my hair braided by one of my favorite in Jacksonville, Erica _ Let's Talk Hair. How are you doing today, Miss Erica?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Good. Okay, so I've been coming to Miss Erica since I've been a toddler, and I extremely love her work. She knows how to lay my natural hair down perfectly. Like, this is probably about the only person I come to get braids.
I grew up here in Jacksonville, graduated from Rains. I've been doing hair for a long time. I started very young at about like 8, 9, kind of playing in my own hair. And then I grew onto it like a full-on clientele by the time I was in high school. Worked at Citibank for a while, and you know, now I'm here.
So where did you find your passion from doing hair? Did you find it like just playing around, or did someone actually motivate you into doing hair?
I think a combination of things. I don't think I necessarily found my passion for it. I think it was something that found me. I used to go to Birmingham like every summer, and my aunt would braid people's hair in the neighborhood, and I just decided one day that I wanted to do it. I was like, I think I could do that. So I would go home and practice on my little my size Barbies, and then on to my own hair, and then you know, it's kind of history from there.
So when did you actually do your first client's hair? What age were you?
Probably in like middle school. Probably in like middle
That's
school.
a long time.
Yeah, I think it was like middle school. It's been a while.
When did you actually notice that your talent for braiding?
Early on, probably in like high school. In high school, I knew I was very creative then. I was able to do like designs and like stuff that just wasn't normal for, you know, for a braider. So, but I've always felt like my hands were a blessing. I didn't feel like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that I would necessarily be doing this, but I've always felt like my hands were, you know, gonna take me far, you know? So.
Okay, so I know you said you were working at Citibank before and you grew a little bit of clientele in high school, but when did your clientele get even bigger to get you where you are now?
Okay, so, well, I worked at Citibank for 9 years, but I did not do hair then at all. Like, after high school, I got burnt out. I just did not want to do hair at all. I wasn't making enough money. It just didn't make sense. So I started working that corporate life, and with that, I just got tired of it. Like, I just hated clocking in. I hated answering the phones. Like, even after the phones, I just didn't feel fulfilled. So I was like, you know, I'll go to cosmetology school. And this was literally like my maybe 8th year working there. I was like, I'll go to cosmetology school. I went there. And crazy thing is, I told myself that I would not be doing braids. I was like, I'm not doing anybody's braids. I'm only going to be doing colors and cuts, and that would be it. But here I am. So, yeah, doing braids. So that's why I say it wasn't necessarily a thing of me finding my passion. I think it was something that, you know, that found me.
Okay. When did you first work? Because I know now you're here and you're like more independent on your work. So where did you like first work? Did you actually work in a shop for someone, or did you work for yourself?
Well, I did work in another salon, and it was a very high-end upscale salon. And I'm appreciative for that experience because it really taught me my worth. You know, she was an extremely great stylist, and she definitely taught me, like, you know your worth and charge that, you know, so.
Yeah, because I know your charges have went up.
No, you know what's so crazy? It's not much from there. They haven't gone up much from when I was in that salon. So like, the tone was really set from working there. They've gone up maybe $5, maybe 10, but not much since I worked there.
So how do you feel, like, what's your opinion on whenever people say they feel like you charge too much? Because my opinion, my mom always says she charges a lot, but the price is worth it. So what's your opinion whenever someone says that you charge too much for just doing regular braids like anybody else can do?
Well, let's begin with I'm a licensed cosmetologist, right? So I put in that time, and I don't think people really understand like what went into me being a licensed cosmetologist. Like, I had to, spend a lot of time away from my daughter, a lot of time like invested into my career. So when I hear that, it used to like make me upset, but now I don't really get too upset about it anymore, because I'm just like, well, it's fine. I don't even necessarily feel like you get what you pay for, but when I think about people that charge, just hypothetically say 2 braids, they charge $40 for 2 braids, right? But typically when they charge $40 for 2 braids, it only lasts for a week. I charge $55.
My 2 braids lasted for a month.
You see what I'm saying? So my braids, of course, they're $55. You're gonna minimally get, hold that for me. You're gonna minimally get 2 weeks out of it. So it's like, well, 2 weeks with the other braider, that's gonna cost you $80. 2 weeks with me, that's $55. So it's just like, well, you paying for quality, and that's really it. So I don't really get bothered by it anymore. I think who's gonna come to you, go to you, and who's not, that's okay.
Okay, so I noticed on your Instagram page you did a model's hair before. Have you did other bigger people's hair, like with braids?
Yes, there was another. Well, yes and no. I've done Bria Miles' hair. She was she's like I wouldn't even say she's an Instagram model. She's dope. So I've done her hair, but I don't know. I think there'll be more to come. There'll be a lot more to come, especially with my move.
In my opinion, I'm just gonna say in my opinion, so no one gets offended. I know that you're very good at doing braids. So what's like, if you ever had the opportunity to do celebrities' hair, who would be your top 3?
Ooh, top 3 celebrities?
Yes.
Who would I want to do? I probably want to do a man's hair, because I'm pretty dope at men. So probably like Dwayne Wade. He would probably be up there right now. He's kind of doing his thing. Marcel just popped up in my brain. I just think she has a beautiful canvas. She has beautiful hair. I think she would be dope to do. Probably Super Scent right now. Like, I'm loving her. So I guess she's a celebrity, right? She count?
Yeah.
Okay. I just like what she stands for.
Jacksonville built your branch, so if you were able to go to more of the upper class and higher cities, like with different celebrities, or like more faster with hairstyles and everything, where would you want to go?
Where would I want to go?
Yes, other than Atlanta, because that's where everybody said.
It probably would be California.
California.
Like, yeah, probably like LA. Yeah.
Why LA?
Because I love the sun. I love the beach. Like, I like the vibe that. I've never been to LA. Well, I haven't been just yet. But the people that I've met there, they have just a really cool, laid back, kind of peaceful vibe, and I like that. So, and they don't have no humidity there. So your hair be popping for like
a week.
Yeah, or so, right?
Probably longer than a week.
Yeah. So that's where I would move.
Okay. I know that you're able to do like people's hairs with bald spot and everything. What is the shortest length of hair that you've done so far?
Probably about an inch.
An inch?
Probably about an inch.
Was it difficult?
Oh my God. Like, and then it was like an inch, and she kind of like popped it up on me. It wasn't like
you were
like I was aware of it. Like, she just was like, hey, I got something I need to show you, and I was just like, okay. I'm like, all right, I can try. That's all I can do, and it turned out bomb too. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
how many braids did she get?
Well, we had to do a little bit more, but it was like probably like 10 or 12 braids. Not anything crazy, but I worked it out.
Like, stop doing smaller braids. What's your reasoning for it?
My reasoning behind that is one, that I need an assistant. So anybody out there, you know, hit me up and let me know, because the summertime is coming. But also the amount of time that it takes to do it. I have a lot of clients, and in order for me to like get everybody in, I can't like dedicate a whole day to do one head. You know what I'm saying? And then the pricing of it. So people, I mean, I guess they don't mind paying. They'll pay. I've had people pay, but it just, when I get done with the day, I'm like, I don't feel like it's necessarily worth the amount of time that it takes to do the style. But I enjoy. I mean, I like doing them, but I just need an assistant to help do it, and then I think I would start.
I know summer 2K19 is coming up. I almost said 18. I know summer 2K19 is coming up. What do you think will be some of the most popular hairstyles?
The most popular, I know the knotless box braids. I think those are really popping. And the passion twist. I've been getting a whole lot of inquiries about the passion twist, so I think that'll be something that I'll probably add to the menu. I just have to practice it first. The knotless box braids, I can do those in my sleep. But I'm not doing them small. So,
they have to be large.
Yeah, they gotta be, you know, medium to large. But yeah, that's what those are what I think will be the top styles of the summer.
Okay, so I know ponytail last year for formal, and do you do other people's ponytails? So what's your answer to that?
Yes, I do. The only reason I don't advertise it like that is because typically when I do, people don't show my other styles love like they do the braids. Like the braids, they really be, you know, they really show love. So it's just like when I post those styles, I almost feel like people aren't interested in them. So that's why I hadn't really, you know what I mean, posted them like that. But you know, now that I know, I'll start come back and get you a ponytail. we'll post it.
Okay, so I know I have natural hair, and I know some of my friends also have natural hair. So what natural hair tips do you have?
Natural hair, moisturize. Listen, ladies, y'all, you gotta moisturize your hair. That's like the best tip that I can give, because a lot of times people come in and their hair is like really, really dry and broken off. Especially if you're not wearing your real hair. A lot of girls are wearing weave, but underneath it's so damaged because they're not moisturizing their hair. So that's the best tip. Growth starts at the shampoo bowl, so make sure your hair is cleansed and moisturized.
What products do you think will be good to use? Because I just stopped using Shea Moisture because like my hair, it went and really detangled my hair. My hair would still be tangled up, so I just started using Cream of Nature, and it detangles my hair.
But did it work originally?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A little bit? Because what happens is, like, we become almost like immune to certain things. Like, have you ever used a deodorant and then all of a sudden, like, it kind of stops working? Like, your body just is like, okay, I'm done with that, and then you got to try something new. You know what? Products are so tricky because it depends on the texture of your hair, right? So I'm like a 4B, you know, type texture. So I know what works well on my hair. But if you have like 4C hair, you may need to use like a heavier product on your hair. The line that I like most now is probably, it's a combination of Miel and Cream of Nature. Those are both like really, really good. There are some products in each line that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? But so I don't agree with necessarily using a particular line with every one of their products. Like, you can take 2 different product lines and say, hey, I like the detangler in this product, but I like the shampoo in this product. I think you can do that, and everything works just fine. So that's that.
So I know whatever products that you use on my hair lays it down, and I also seen that on your Instagram feed it lays other people's hair down. So do you plan on making your own type of product to sell?
Ideally, yes. But there's so many different ways to go about it. Like, I could do a wholesale product, which is one way to go to it or through it. But I would actually like to sit down with a chemist and try to, come up with something that I know works.
Question for today is, what is your personal fave hairstyle that you've done throughout your whole braiding career?
My personal favorite. I'm trying to think. What have I done that I really liked? You know what's so crazy is it wasn't even braids. There was a photo shoot that I did at my first salon, and I did natural hair. I did a rod set. Well, actually, I did a rod set on one, and I did a finger coil set on the other. And I'm telling, like, it turned out so dope. So, and that's a behind the me story that I like to tell. I'm really into natural hair. Like, that is like my thing. So braids are one aspect of it that have totally taken over, but I love doing natural texture hair and natural styles.
What natural styles do you enjoy doing?
Rod sets, twist outs, pin-ups, like all of it. All of it.
Thank you.
You're welcome, babe. I appreciate you.
I finesse down Western Road, might go down to G.O.D. Yeah, wait. I go hard on Southside G. Yeah.